Welcome back, everyone. Today we're talking about frontside blunt slides. I think the only time I've ever covered blunt slides other than this is when I was talking about how to do them on a ledge. And I can go ahead and put that link in the description below. I made that tutorial a very long time ago, but I thought it would be important to kind of separate the two because I think doing a blunt slide on a ledge is a lot more scary and just daunting than trying it on a rail. I think if you're gonna try blunt slides, you should learn how to do them on rails first, for sure. But today we're going over the frontside blunt slide, and the closest thing to this trick that can help you get familiar with it is doing a backside 180 over the rail. And the reason for that is because when you backside 180 over a rail, there comes a point where your tail is very close to the rail. And what you can do to prepare for this trick is sort of act as if you're going to complete a full back 180 over the rail, but start smacking your tail down on it, just seeing how close you can get into that front blunt position. And as you get more comfortable with that, start putting more weight on the tail and actually intending to get the tail into the position, and just easing your way into it like that. That's kind of how I learned how to front blunt myself. Had a flat bar in my front yard, and I would just I would do back 180s over the rail, and then I would slowly start building up the confidence to really smack the tail down and get into it. Now, the first few times you get into it or land this trick, it may feel like you're doing a backside tail slide. And that's okay, because you may not be comfortable enough to do the trademark front blunt where the nose points towards the sky, right? That's what the typical cool front blunt is supposed to look like, but it may not look like that at first, and that's okay, because you're really just getting used to locking into it. And as you get more comfortable with it, you can focus on putting a lot more weight on that back foot to where the nose really points up like it's supposed to look. So one of the most important tips I would give towards this trick is making sure that you really have a nice slippery rail. You have a good amount of wax on the rail that you're trying this on, because it's really easy to land in it and just completely stop and fall back, especially if you're intending to go back to regular when you land. It's just one of those tricks that requires a good amount of momentum and the right weight positioned on it to keep it sliding. So whether you decide to go to fakie or to regular, just make sure that you're going at a good speed and that your weight is positioned to keep it sliding, more so on the toes than on the heels, and that will keep the momentum going as you get towards the end of the rail. Those are really just my tips on the frontside blunt slide when it comes to rails. Just practice ollieing over the rail, do a few back 180s over it, try getting that tail in there, and once you build the confidence and you consistently keep getting the tail on the rail, you can start adding more weight to it. Make sure that your weight is positioned properly to where it doesn't stop you when you're sliding. Make sure the rail is nice and slick to help you slide all the way across. When you turn out, it shouldn't be anything much different than a frontside board slide, whether you're going to go to fakie or to regular. Just make sure that your shoulders start preparing for that. And that's about it. Those are my tips on the frontside blunt slide. Hopefully that was something valuable for you guys. Let me know down below what other rail tricks you would like to see me cover soon, and I'll see you next time.